What's up? It's Jupiter. Pink Alchemist here to give you your general soulmate reading for the month of October. Sorry, these messages may or may not resonate. Take what does, leave the rest, leave it all. Live your life, use for entertainment purposes. Now, quick disclaimer. I use music to help me bring the current energy readings with my deck of playing cards. Okay? Now, I don't want to hear turn the music off. I get that, some people may not have caught, maybe you have fast forward or just didn't catch the whole vibe of the channel, but I use music synchronicities, okay? Now, another disclaimer. As you've heard many readers say before, take what resonates, leave the rest. Now, I'm going to get real serious real quick because I don't like real bullshit. So, just to start off, I've gotten a few negative comments, which I'm not too pleased about, naturally. I do have to get used to people giving me their fucking opinions that are not wanted, especially when it's negative. To share negativity, there's something wrong with your ass. There ain't shit wrong with me. I clearly state to take what resonates and leave the rest, or use for fucking entertainment purposes. So I don't want to hear you don't know what you're talking about and I'm not yada yada yada. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Boo, bye, okay? Nigga, whoever, alright? Get a life, alright? Hop off YouTube's dick real quick and go get a fucking life. Okay. Anyways, this your girl, Jupiter. What's poppin', y'all? Yes, I fucks with the music because the music fucks with me, and that's why I use it. So let's do this. This is for your divine counterpart, whom you are inquiring minds about, because you clicked on this motherfucking video that says soulmate, okay? You dig? So, let's see what the soulmate in this of any sign could be possibly going through. Now, this doesn't mean that if it doesn't resonate that this, you ain't fucking with your soulmate or I'm super wrong. This just means that I'm not the reader for you. There are millions of readers out there, and there's also something called money and paying for that shit to where you can get a more specific reading for yourself. Okay, so I want to keep it upbeat. I hope you guys are being your positive affirmations. I hope you are being love. I hope you are spreading positivity because that's what the fuck you're supposed to do. What else? Let's get into this. Let's see what let's see what the soulmate is up to. So my first song I had was Aaliyah. I Don't Want to Be Without You. You really couldn't hear it. Maybe you could, but I was going nutso over top of the song, so you may not have heard it. But this next song is TLC, Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls. I know y'all heard this song, right? So, you guys, we all know what TLC meant when they said don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Now, what I feel like before I start drawing these cards out is that this is a straightforward message to the divine masculine, your quote-unquote twin flamed up partner that you feel is your extra terrestrial soulmate. So they're saying, I think you're moving too fast. Don't go chasing these waterfalls. The divine masculine, to the soul group that I am speaking to, your divine masculine could be feeling like I mean, not that he could be feeling like he's actually been going full speed ahead towards the wrong things in life. It's kind of sad because we're supposed to be dealing with grown men out here. Hopefully. I hope ain't nobody walking around talking about a little baby is their soulmate. So yeah, we supposed to be dealing with grown men out here. And they're supposed to know better. You're supposed to bump your head and feel like, you know what, damn, that hurts. I'm not going to do that again. But I feel like this is speaking to the group of people whose soulmate may be hitting a repeat on the shit that they just went through. Like, you just made a bad decision about a karmic partner, a karmic bitch you was fucking with, or a karmic nigga you was fucking with. You were able to maybe cut that energy off, and you maybe, and they maybe have moved towards another karmic partner, or they may have gotten back with the same karmic energy. So with Venus doing its retrograde, it was going to bring a lot of things in Scorpio. It was going to bring a lot of things up that needed, you know, like to revise situations, to revise things, that decisions that you should have made before, or just to see. It's like a second try. It's like, let's see if you're going to get it. Let's see if you learned a lesson. Let's see. So while the universe is saying, okay, masculine, let's see if you learned anything. Let's see if you're able to hear yourself or be yourself more. Let's see if you're willing to go towards what it is now. You've seen the light, you've seen the truth. Let's see if you're willing to go towards it now. And I feel like with this song popping up, before I even lay these cards out, I feel like it's definitely saying that motherfucker might have went and chased some damn waterfalls that were karmic or some shit like that. So we probably got somebody in their feelings, or this could be a past energy of the masculine. But either or, I feel like there's new femmes and there's old femmes. And what I mean by that is there's new divine feminines who just got on this path, and they may have been on it for, you know, a little under a year or so. So they're fresh. They still waiting on a nigga to come through, call them, or act right. But what you don't realize is that you got a cold turkey that nigga all the way, and actually never want to look back. It's not a matter of if you have to let go. You have to. It's not a matter of if. It's not. It's when. I guess I can say that. So the next song is Tank, Please Don't Go. So some begging ass shit real quick. So let me let me shuffle this deck. I'm sorry guys, my energy was a little off because I did get some little comment that was some bullshit for real. Like, are you kids? Am I reading the fucking kids? Please, little babies, don't click on my shit, cause my parental advisory. This shit. I need to fucking 18 and over this shit because I curse way too much. Yes, I got a foul mouth when I fucking want to, and that's my prerogative. So let's get this popping, y'all. Cause I wasn't feeling that shit. Like, didn't I say take what resonates and leave the rest, or use for entertainment purposes? I mean, I'm saying though. Shit. Okay. But now I see what other readers be talking about when they like, look, setting the record straight. Don't come to me with that bullshit. Okay? Alright? Okay. Alright. Let's do this. So, with that 10, we have our divine masculine, our soulmate, feeling like they have burden. They feel like they need to lighten their load. They feel like they've been working towards success to be able to rediscover, come across that retrograde and make another decision. It's like they were planning on it, but I feel like when dealing with these dark forces, these darker negative energies that the karmic may bring into the masculine's life, it's like he doesn't know what he's up against. He doesn't know that there's something against him. There is something that's working against you, my love. Like, seriously. So I feel like the masculine is more willing to keep that a negative energy around them than the feminine. The feminine definitely has been through, you know, her set of things already, to where she's awakened. She's went through her trials. She fucked up, didn't set her boundaries, then had to rediscover herself in the process of realizing, like, this shit ain't for me, and what have I been doing. The feminine is more willing to, once the feminine starts balancing out her polarities and getting her, you know, balancing out that masculine energy, that's when that logic pops in. Like, wait a minute, what the fuck am I doing? And why the fuck am I doing it? Like, hold on, don't nobody control me but me. I make my feet move. God wake me up in the morning and then I make my feet move. So why am I going to be chasing after this dude or chasing after this female, this woman who don't want me? They're not acting right. So y'all know how that go. Y'all know how that go. So with the 5 of diamonds, you have someone having misery with hope. So this person feels like their feminine is worth the fight. She's worthy. She's more than worthy. But the miserable feeling that they have for walking away or just treating her a certain way is just, it's haunting. It's a haunting. It's something that they can't let go like they wanted to. Now, this could be speaking to the group of feminines that have been on this journey a little bit longer, to where these masculines they've went through this process of pretending, trying to be, trying to save face around their boys or they girls, and just act like they did not care about the connection that they had with you. But they boys and they girls, they homies and shit, they know, like, damn, didn't you love that bitch? I mean, sorry to call the feminines bitches, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, just feeling like, what the fuck is this? It's like a whole skit at the end of this song.
Dog, she got these little tattoos or like little wings around her waist. With like some little machinery, something in the middle of it in the back.
What you mean? What kind of machine?
Like I don't know, like some people shoot with like army, something like tank, like a tank or something.
What's her name?
Like I remember calling her Sherry or something like Sherry. Sherry, that was her name, right? That was her Sherry.
These is a conversation between. The skit, you guys, is basically this dude talking about this girl that he fucked with and how on point she was, and she had these little tattoos around her waist and all this stuff, and then he find out, like, one of the other dudes that's standing there is like, ain't that your girl? Like, what you call her? I think I call her Sherry. I think her name was Sherry. She let me smash. She let me hit. That could have happened to the divine masculine, like, straight up. I feel like some of you out there this is what happened to your masculine. They sitting up with this, talking about this karmic. Not that they're talking about this karmic, but they're in the presence of somebody talking about their karmic. Like, oh yeah, man, I smashed that bitch. She ooh, she put deep throats. That bitch ain't got no gag reflexes. Like, shit, I love her. She was this, she was that, because y'all know these karmics is nasty as hell. I mean, not to say that is something that's nasty, but it's like, you know you're going to be doing that with every Tom, Dick, and Harry out here. So, yeah, bitch, you nasty. If that was your man, your husband, and you was his wife, okay, suck some dick. Get on your knees, pull your hair back, do your thing. But you a nasty bitch because you about to suck this nigga's dick and that. Oh, okay, look. Parental advisory. Parental advisory. But yeah, I feel like that happened real quick, you know, to the masculine, to where he overheard a conversation, or maybe one of his homeboys or one of her homegirls came up to her like, look, somebody talking about your nigga. Somebody talking about your bitch. They said that they had that bitch bent over and da-da-da-da, and she swallowed, my nigga. And the homegirls is coming up like, yeah, I heard that shit. Your nigga was hit it raw. Like, he ain't even giving a fuck about getting a bitch pregnant or anything. Like, huh? Like, what? You mean the nigga or the bitch that I done just picked over this bitch I can't stop thinking about, this bitch that I'm dreaming about, this bitch that I feel sick to my stomach about, which is the feminine, you guys. They feel sick to their stomach because they know they've chosen trash. They've chosen a big bag of fucking garbage over your love. All because they didn't want to put in the extra effort to work for that shit and to boss up though. Become a better them. So anyways, with the Joker to me is, it talks about someone being a risk taker, someone making a decision that may or may not have worked in their best. Like, this is a foolish decision. So I feel like, you know, of course, they made a foolish decision to walk away from you. So they feel that burden, they feel misery, they're trying to stay hopeful, but they like, damn, I royally fucked up. I fucked up. Please don't go. Like Tank sitting up talking about, please don't go. Now this is Bad Girl, Wale featuring Rihanna. The next song. So, you know, somebody could be just feeling like they chose a bad girl, and not even the positive form of bad. B-A-D-D. We're talking about somebody feeling like they chose a bad fucking decision. Like a bitch who never been in love with people for real. They don't know how to love. Yeah, they're good in bed. Yeah, she was good in bed, but she don't know how to love. She never been in a loving situation, so you get out of her what she is able to provide to you, which is much of fucking nothing. So with the Jack of Hearts talks about someone being childlike, someone being in their feelings, imaginating, being very empathetic. This person has an emotional immaturity. They have a block of some kind, and they're, you know, they're not. I wanna see if this is like. This is somebody having reckless behavior, I feel like. They're like the knight in shining armor person, but they're reckless. And they're also emotional. They're in their feelings. They don't know how to, not that they don't know how to, but they can't tell what's from, you know, down from up right now, up from down. They don't know which way they fucking going in life right now. But their immaturity is what got them there. You know, feeling like they not ready to grow up. A lot of these masculine just didn't want to make the decision. They didn't have the capacity to make the decision to grow up. And that's what we're truly dealing with at the end of the day. They didn't know how they were able to be ready for a home and a family and taking care of their bills on a serious level and manning up and taking care of their kids. Now, some of the masculine already have kids, some of them don't. And this could be, more geared towards the masculine that don't have children. to where, you know, looking at their feminine and the feminine wanting this blissful life, marriage, home, all of this, and masculine looking like, shit, my credit fucked up. I can't even think about getting a place. Now, at the end of the day, your true masculine is built to take care of you. They're going to have that part in their mind that feels like they have to be the man and the breadwinner, and I have to take care, which is cool, which is fine. But a lot of the feminines come very prepared to also bring in abundance. So the masculine fails to see that they have an even yoked partner, an even yoked partnership that they can move towards and be positive about and make something happen and have these babies. Not everybody are able to have children and the setting be perfect. Okay, I got my house is together, my career is together, I've did all the things that I've wanted to do before I now have a kid. People ain't like that. People just get knocked up and now they have a baby and now they gotta figure shit out. And it doesn't have to always be this hard road or this hard pill to swallow. But to each their own. So with the 2 of spades, the spades is our swords energy. So this is someone in the middle of conflicting choices. Now, this is also someone wanting to make a truce, someone wanting to come together. This is someone blocking their emotions as well. And this is someone feeling an indecision. The only indecision there is to feel off of this is their own mistake. They are now starting to realize the mistake they made. This also may be this may resonate more with the feminines that have no contact with their masculine. So, y'all gotta think that if this, everything is about mirroring each other. Now, you guys may not have the exact same situations going on, to the actual situations going on, but you have a lot of the same decisions going on. Now, what the feminine may fail to realize sometimes is that although you're sitting and waiting for this character to come back in your life, you have to think about, you have to focus on yourself. You can't even think about him at all. If I want to deliver the truth, I want people to understand, like, I get that you guys may have this deep connection, but it's fuck him. Like, it is fuck him. And I know you'll hear a lot of these readers like, oh, well, that's the energy that you give yourself and this and that. Well, maybe you'll wake the fuck up when you do. That's how I feel about it. Maybe you'll wake the fuck up and really smell the bullshit if you do. To where you can start actually reflecting back to yourself. You'll see why it is that you're going through the things that you're doing. Like, maybe you were too passive and you were accepting, you didn't set your boundaries, and you didn't stand up for yourself. Your masculine is just a form of where you didn't stand up for yourself. He's just a part of it. You actually don't stand up for yourself in multiple situations. At your workplace, in your family, in other relationships, your friends, like, just anything really. If you come across that lesson that needs you to stand up for yourself and you don't, you should carry the same energy that you got for your masculine for that situation, because it's all the same. You can't be the same person and feel like you've accomplished growth by by this connection and this path that you've had with your masculine. Like, oh, I love myself now. But it's like, okay, fuck him, I love myself now. But it's like, okay, that's cool. But when it comes to your employment, when it comes to your career, your shit, dealing with your landlord, you might have a funky ass landlord that is a slumlord for real, and you keep rolling with the punches when it comes to standing up for yourself and looking like, hey, I told you to fix the fucking dishwasher and you didn't. Or the fucking door is broke and you didn't come and fix that motherfucker either. Or if it's anything. You guys, y'all know life will throw y'all anything. And it'll be that split second that it takes. I'm guilty of this. I'm guilty of having the energy of fuck you and setting boundaries for men that, you know, that didn't quite measure up. But when it comes to family and friends, I may slack a little. Ain't even no may to it, I will. So that's why I know to give this information to my feminines that are watching this page, people that are feeling like they have a divine masculine or a twin flame relationship or divine counterpart, life partner, whatever you want to call it, a very special fucking connection. It's important for you to have a very special connection with yourself. And that's all this journey leads you to, is to have a special connection with yourself. So, you guys, it is really, really important to not absorb what it is that they're going through. Because it being a soulmate, you will feel that connecting. You will feel them. You will feel them being in fucking sorrow and being burdened, miserable. You'll feel that shit to where and then them synchronicities start popping up. The songs, the numbers, the different things, you hearing their name, different things that make you feel like you're going crazy. But it's not designed to sit up and think about them and what they're doing. It's designed for you to think about yourself and to remind you in yourself. Hell, you could have heard this person's name in the moment of not standing up for yourself at your workplace, or not standing up with yourself from other relationships in your life. And then you go into thinking like, oh, you know, he's thinking about me and that's why I've heard his name, or, you know, whatever. And, you know, the 5D is his spirit is pulling me. And you know, it sounds great. It does. But it's energy, y'all. It's energy. That energy, that whack ass shit energy that he was giving you, that energy is transporting and transmuting itself in other things in your life. So the thing is to call it out when you see it and know how to deal with it when it's facing you. So, you guys, I know I just forgot all about the music, but this last song is Take You Down by Chris Brown. So it's no secret that they want to be with you and they miss you and they want to take you down and lay with you in bed and all this other stuff. It's no secret that they miss you and they want to have baby, please don't go, all of that. It's no secret that they fucked up and they chose a karmic partner. All y'all know y'all story. Y'all just want that affirmation that, you know, some people are looking for that affirmation of just like, was this real? Yeah, it was very real. It was very, very real. You are a real person. So the lessons that you need to learn in life are very, very real. So yeah, that connection may have been the only thing that woke you up to make you, you know, snap you out of it, so to speak. So, you guys, I hope this resonates with somebody. I know this reading turns out to be long as fuck. Because I decided to go off in the beginning, which I may cut that out or may not, I don't know. But either way, I love you guys. This is Jupiter, Pink Alchemist, and I'm out.